What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ministry of the Body. That's right, and we are on episode 2 of Chats We have while driving. Yes,
Yes,
so
whatever you call it.
whatever you call it.
Whatever you call it.
Yeah, man. So this is just chats that my brother and I always have while driving, and sometimes we may have people in the car and people outside of the car. So expect to see different guests on this podcast as well, right? Cool. So first of all, last week's episode, we just want to go through some of your comments that you guys sent to us. You guys sent some really great comments, bruv. You know what? You guys sent amazing stuff. If I can just get it out as quick as possible, that will also be very
That would
great.
be very
That
great.
would be amazing. All right, so we have someone Ayanda saying lovely conversation. Thank you. We have Bongi
Thank
who's
you.
congratulating us on 1K subs, which happened last year, but
Oh, nice one.
the congratulations is still valid. Thank you so much.
Oh, you at Stina, dog. That's
Yeah,
dope.
man, that's good, and it's all you guys. Thank you so much, guys. And Carol says this video is a challenge for us Christians, and it's up to us if we rise to it or fall. I'm challenged. Amazing stuff, man. Yeah, I'm glad that people are challenged because these are like very relevant conversations that we're trying to have. And
100%.
there were many other comments. And we'll just put them on the screen. We obviously don't have time to go through them today because we are racing against load shedding. That's
Yeah.
happening in like a few
A
minutes.
few minutes.
So we
couple of
gotta
minutes.
run, we gotta rush. But part of the comments that we had, sorry for not talking to my mic, but part of the comments that we had for last week's episode went into people's office places where there was a conversation between a guy named Philip that I know that I used to work with and Melissa. Some of you guys may know her from Everlasting Love and other people and colleagues and stuff. So they had a conversation and Philip was asking the question based on last week's episode saying that, okay, so are Christians allowed to like go to clubs and things and do the same things that like we do? And when he says we, he's meaning himself because like he's also still navigating his Christian walk as well. Do you get what I'm saying? And correct me if I'm wrong, Philip. After watching this, I apologize. But Philip said he wants to come and have an episode with us, so maybe you guys might see.
Yeah, and I hope you're serious because we took you serious.
We took it very serious, cuz. So please come through. So that was the question. Can Christians go around and like, party and do all these things that look like things for the world? That was the question.
That's a very interesting question.
Very interesting question.
You want to answer it first?
Well, as we answer it, I wanna go a different route, and this is just an extension from last week's video.
Yeah, 100%.
And in trying to and I'm not necessarily giving an answer. I'm giving a discussion.
Yes.
And in trying to like discuss what this answer could be, we can't talk about it without talking about sanctification. Okay, so now a lot of you guys have probably heard about sanctification or being set apart or being made holy, right? And now I'm gonna give a watered down version of it, and then I'll give like the spiritual version because I feel like for people who don't understand the word sanctification, what it truly means spiritually, I would like to try and just water it down a bit so that you guys can understand it from a colloquial point of view. And then we can go to the spiritual point of view, right? So, for example, you take our current president, Cyril Ramaphosa, right? Before he became president, before he went into the office of presidency, he was Cyril Ramaphosa. Many years ago, he was a gentleman.
He was a regular O.
He was just a politician of some sort, right? A regular O, right? And then after he bought not bought, but after he became CEO of McDonald's South Africa, his stature started to rise. Same Cyril Ramaphosa before the McDonald's is now Cyril Ramaphosa with the McDonald's. Now he's more important
100%,
because
yeah.
he took up the office of CEO of a big organization.
Yeah.
And then today as president, he's now Cyril Ramaphosa the president. And that is a whole different office now.
That's a whole different
Right?
thing now.
Now, Cyril Ramaphosa before McDonald's could go to Pick and Pays, could go to the park, could take a walk anywhere he wants, be in public without any issues. Fast forward to Cyril Ramaphosa as the president, there is now a certain protocol that he has to live by because of the work that he's doing.
Yeah.
The type of work that he's doing is so unique to his presidency, if that is the right word, that he can't find himself taking a walk in the park in jail.
Yeah.
just going to Pick and Pay to go buy bread on his own. No, there's a protocol where he needs to be in certain places at certain times and can't do everything that he wants to do
Yeah.
as president. Now, Cyril Ramaphosa is same person,
Yeah.
different office.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when we go to the verse in Second Timothy, and stay with me, guys, stay with me, right? Because what I'm trying to explain is that when you have a specific role or when you have a specific responsibility, there is a specific protocol that guides the decisions that you make. You can't do everything and anything
Yeah.
because of the protocol that guides your life and the decisions that you make.
100%.
Now, in Second Timothy, let's quickly read that one. Second Timothy chapter 2, verse 20. It says, "Now in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also wood and clay, some for honorable use, some for dishonorable. Therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from what is dishonorable, he will be a vessel for honorable use, set apart as holy, useful to the master of the house, ready for every good work." So basically, what this verse is saying is that in someone's big house, right, we have the malepula, cutleries, right?
Yeah.
The plastic ones, the wooden ones, like the ones that you find at checkers when you do
Yeah,
takeaways.
yeah.
Those ones that you use for everyday use.
Yeah.
And then there are those golden ones.
The golden ones.
Those
the
ones that come in a case.
Yeah. It's specifically for buying visitors.
The one where
Only.
Jesus visits you, pull those ones out. My mom has a wooden case with glass, with gold cutlery that only comes out when important people land in the house.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
100%.
Now, this Bible verse is saying that those ones don't always come out.
Yeah.
They come out for special use. Now, it's saying that if you don't set apart yourself or sanctify yourself for special use, for honorable use, then you can't be used in honorable things for God.
Yeah, and if I try to quantify it for myself, like it makes me think of an example like this, right? In my cupboard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, not my cupboard, somebody else's cupboard, right? They'll have a skipper from Mr. Price.
Yeah, I have a couple of those.
Ne?
Yeah.
And another skipper from LV.
I don't have any of those.
I don't have any of those either, right?
Yeah.
But the LV one, right? That one is the one where like, okay, I'm going to that black, and you know what I'm saying? I have to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Get
straight. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the Mr. Price one where it's just a thing of like, I can even at some point I can use it as a scrub lab to like clean the toilet or something.
And then I don't mind.
I don't mind.
It's old now.
Yeah,
I can
it's
just
over,
I can go to the garden.
I can go and do garden work.
Yeah, I can mow the lawn with these
Mr. Price skipper.
Mm.
And then I think I asked myself, what if someone took my LV skipper,
the one that you have set apart,
literally
for special occasions.
For special occasions.
Yeah.
You took that skipper.
Yeah.
And you decided to go and clean makaka from yesterday in the toilet.
To go and clean every corner of the toilet.
Every corner of the toilet.
All that grime.
Like, me and you are gonna have a very stern talk.
Yeah, the Lord will have to intervene.
Like someone will have to hold me. Like God will have to come visit me physically.
Now my question is, will you still wear that shirt?
Nah, absolutely not.
It's done.
It's done.
But now the question is, did the quality of the shirt change? It's still the same thread count. The cotton is still 100% thread count Egyptian cotton.
Hey man, it's not the same anymore.
Did the LV now go away? It still has the same branding.
Yeah, it's still LV.
It still has Louis Vuitton on it. Now, if nothing really changed about the shirt except for the use, that made you even say, you know what, just keep it, cut it up into different pieces and use it as you will, but I can't wear it anymore.
Yeah, because
you have now used it in dishonorable ways that it does not bear the same honor when you put it on.
Yeah.
So the important part that we need to understand about being set apart is not necessarily who you are, but is how you are used. It's the same thing with these golden cutleries. If I take one of those golden cutleries and I start using it for everyday use, like this shirt was now used for something that was not meant for its use.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up putting it in another cupboard because now this one it's been used all the time. It doesn't bear any specialness anymore, right?
Yeah.
But now it's still the golden one.
It's still the
Now,
golden one.
us
Yeah.
as Christians, we've been cut out from the same rock that Jesus Christ was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were made with the highest quality material in God's image. Quality.
Yeah.
We are golden. We were made with authority, power. We were given all these things, right? But even with those things, right, you being made in God's image, perfect creation, you can still use your body for dishonorable use, and therefore being unable to be an honorable item in God's pantry for his honorable use.
Yeah.
So you didn't change. You are still God's image. You are still God's creation, loved by God. But your use has caused you to be now, you can't be able to be used for honorable use anymore.
Yeah.
So now to answer the question of now, can Christians just find themselves in clubs and different things and whatever? It's a choice that we are all given, right? Going to a club and having fun isn't necessarily wrong depending on what you're doing, right? If you're just gonna go and have a good time with your friends and not sin, I mean, there's no problem. But
There's
now,
no issue with that.
if you're saying that I wanna set myself aside for God's use, there's a certain protocol that you have to live by. Like the president can't just find himself in the mall walking around. He's gonna cause a mess, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Like distraction.
There's
There's the word for it. Yeah.
Yes. So there's a protocol that guides his life, and so if you want to be used for God's work, there's a protocol that's going to have to guide your life.
Yeah, and my thing, my thing is that, is it wrong to find me at barcode? No, right?
No, Christians can have
yeah.
fun as well in ways that do not lead to sin. Obviously,
Yeah, as long as I'm not doing anything that's questionable, me being at barcode is fine.
Yeah.
However,
right?
If they come an instance where someone who's not set apart like me struggles to see the difference between me and them because I'm here, then I think there's an issue.
Yes. So the person who was asking this question, Philip, was saying, me, I go to barcode. Now I'm seeing you, Christian person who's always talking about God, at barcode. I'm struggling to see the difference between you and I in this moment.
Yes.
So therefore, the things that you tell me to do don't bear weight anymore.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves, how much do you want God to use your life for his will? And if you say a lot, every part of me, I surrender all, Lord. Take everything. Take all of me. I give it all to you. Then be prepared for the protocol that is going to come your way that says that because you want everything about you to be about God, there's certain things that you're going to have to, unfortunately, deny yourself of. Anything you want to say, sir?
Hey, yeah, we've summed it up pretty well.
Yes. I think we did.
That camera is dying.
It's dying.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to have to wrap this up.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're going to end it here. But even though the video's ending here, the conversation is not done. All right. Yes. We had to keep it very short because load shedding is about to hit us.
You know what?
In like a few
Holy
seconds.
Spirit is saying, although it's saying red there, it's gonna carry us. Let's continue the video.
Okay. What do you want to say?
No, the second part.
What's the second part?
Usually we're talking about yo, it's running away from me. Aeroplane, man. That's 747.
Yeah, next week. Yes,
okay,
that's a video on its own.
Oh, is this another thing?
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. Your ministry is a body. Your body is a body.
Now you made the same mistake I made last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, lead us out.
Oh, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Don't forget, your body is a ministry.
Uh-huh.
And what is it saying to us? That's how you say it, right?
That's how, but you usually give like a message about why your body is a ministry.
Okay, why your body? Hey guys, this thing is hard. Alright, looks. Okay. Shout out, respect.
So your body is a ministry, guys. Remember, right, that when you want to work for God and you want your body to be a true ministry to God, there's certain things that you unfortunately have to deny yourself.
100%.
And that happens with everything, even branding. Brands leave people because they don't want to be associated with those type of people.
Yes,
now,
we missed that one.
Brands can avoid things and peoples and characters. Why is it that we as Christians don't want to protect our brand of Christ? and
Protect
avoid
your
fear.
brand,
Protect
guys.
it. Protect your atmosphere.
What brand are you trying to push at the end of the
If
day?
you really want to be a very strong representative of Christ,
Yeah.
you need to take extra care of the things that you represent, your atmosphere that you create. So everywhere you go, people will be like, oh my goodness, this one I can trust.
Yes.
Every word that he speaks will not fall to the ground because this one represents God.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to be effective in spreading God's presence,
Protect your brand.
We need to protect our brand as children of God because
100%.
we carry the name of Jesus. Big brand.
Big brand.
The biggest brand in the world.
That's the biggest brand deal in the world.
Brand deal in the world. If you want a brand deal with all the resources, finances,
Hey, Baba.
all the everything,
That thing unlocks everything.
unlocks everything. There's nothing you can't do. Anyway, your body is a ministry. What is it saying to us?